Hello, my name is Robert from Group Friedrichstra. I will be presenting our software update for Sprint 3. The first change was made by Eric for user story 60 to update the build number to 1.3. Next, Parker included the capability to add stories to a sprint and be able to assign point values for the sprint. This was for user story 58 and 59. As you can see here, we can enter our user story information and assign points here. Eric added a team object and the ability to add team members to the team. By going to the team button, we can see we can add a team member here, and delete them if necessary. This was for user story 57. For user stories 54, 55, and 56, Elijah made sure all the icons have a similar look and feel. He also fixed some renaming issues. We can also see the hover text works correctly. We chose to leave the names for backlog and task board below the icons for more emphasis. I created a sprint board that appears when you push the sprint button, and added some functionality to the board for user stories 34 and 53. Here we can see the project name at the top, with our current sprint number, which is set when making user stories. We can see our point values and open and close tasks. Parker added to the functionality of the board for user story 59 and 61. You can see we can highlight a story we want to add, then click the Add to Sprint Task button and it appears on the board. Parker also created the ability to change the status of the user stories and move them as appropriate. You can see as we add tasks our open tasks updates, as well as the total point values. We can also add tasks straight into different categories if we would like. When making stories, we can also edit and delete the stories as necessary. As we move the stories to completed on the board, we can see the completed points goes up, open tasks goes down, and closed tasks goes up. Our progress bar also updates as a percentage of completed points. The reverse happens as we take them out of closed tasks decreases, completed points decreases, open tasks increases, and our progress bar drops as we have less completed percentage. We think we added value as we greatly increased the functionality of our program. It also resembles the look and feel of a Scrum board. This is a working increment that we are proud of and would deliver to the customer or market. We think our Agile process went well. We adhered to the Scrum process and learned a lot about it. We also learned how to use Git efficiently and effectively as a team. One of the bigger difficulties we faced, although we feel we communicated well for the circumstance, it was difficult to have all members of the team present for all meetings. This made planning and working user stories with multiple parts a little more difficult. We feel if we were in a work environment, this would be less of an issue as we would be able to meet with the team every day. The things we would do different for next time would be to do more testing. We did code reviews and did manual testing, however we did not integrate any testing into our code base, and we would have liked to get the testing automated with continuous integration. Time was more a factor in not getting the testing done than anything else. We prioritized getting the working increment going. We feel we worked well as a team and accomplished all the goals we set, either early or before the deadline. We were able to hold frequent meetings and had good communication. Now I will show our completed Scrum board for Sprint 3. We were unable to integrate and merge one task because there were too many conflicts and it would have been too time-consuming to refactor the code in the master branch. As you can see for user story 34 and 53, the various tasks for the sprint board that I completed. User stories 54 to 56, improving the looks and naming issues that Elijah finished. The tasks for user story 57, for the team object that Eric completed. User stories 58 and 59, for creating user stories and the various tasks associated with user stories, that Parker completed. The update for the build number, user story 60, Eric finished. And more task board functionality for moving the status in user story 61, completed by Parker. Thank you very much.